So then I followed through on where our society goes. And I do put that in the book, and in every area, whether it's medical, right? Whether it's legal and political, whether it's, the woke ideology and emergency powers. And I want you to go to the book. And if you have specific areas, go to that you're interested in, go and find out about that. So I found that it was topic oriented. The topics hid the directionality of our society, right? And then it creates this false impression, because we are pack animals, essentially. And it creates this false impression of where the pack is. Because if people don't understand the silencing system, it creates a perpetual social and financial apartheid for those who dare speak, right? So it collects us in a social credit system. It creates a world court. This is a globalist world court. This is nothing about turning out great professions, right? The complainants are activists. They are part of this system. And so once I discovered that there was globalist speech, it was easy for me to formulate the new idea that this is a global totalitarian regime, that if you want your nation state to survive, must be taken down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The speech committees and our regulated bodies must come down. And I can give you an example of how it really affects the legal profession. I'm a lawyer of 25 years. I have a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science with a minor in chemistry. I have a Bachelor of Laws and a Master of Laws in Conflict of Interest. But I'm a very big at the top thinker. And maybe it has to do with being dyslexic. But imagine.
Wait, hang on a second. I gotta jump in on that one, Lisa. You wrote an almost 500-page book and you're dyslexic? I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
That must have been a challenge.
It was. It is. It doesn't matter to me to have challenges, though. The more fatigued I am, the more difficult it is for me. And otherwise, this is how I think of dyslexia. Okay. I think of dyslexia as a storage device. It's how we store information. It has nothing to do with reading or writing. That's how people, put it together in terms of this is your problematic issue. You have dyslexia. You have difficulty reading or writing. I actually think it is a storage device. So reading rules, for instance, tell you go left to right, right? And that's just a rule. People with dyslexia don't apply rules. So it has how I store information doesn't have the same rules. It's not going to be stored with how people tell me to store it. It's not going to be stored how it's presented to me. A dyslexic person, and my theory is on this, is that they store information and see information and connect it in ways that the rest of the world doesn't, who aren't dyslexic necessarily. And so they'll see bright lights will flash in my head, sort of, and that's a metaphor. When concepts are being pulled together that are from a lot of different sources and that seem unconnected. So I think is a talent, it is a gift. And to the extent that people don't like where my columns are sometimes, and I paid for an editor.